Hello everyone, today we'll learn about our country India. So we all know that our country is named India. Okay, so let's start right now. So India is a country with a vast geographical extent. Okay, in the north we have the lofty Himalayas. So if you just check on with my request to the Indian map, you open your atlases and have a look. Okay, in the north what will you find? You will find the Himalayas. In the west you will find Arabian Sea. In the east you will find the Bay of Bengal, and in the south you will find the Indian Ocean. Okay, so have you found all these things? Okay, next, India's area. Now, what is India's area? Okay, very big country. Okay, 7th largest in the world. So the area is 3.28 million. Without million, it will be so much petty. Okay, so 3.28 million square kilometers are there in India. The north-south stretch is from Kashmir. Look at the political map. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and is about, that means the length from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Okay, the length from Kashmir to Kanyakumari is not the area. The length from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, if you draw a straight line, you will find that the length from Kashmir to Kanyakumari is 3200 kilometers. Nothing will come. Nothing of this will come. Okay, just remember the area. Okay, no length. You don't need to remember. It will not come. And just remember the places from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. In east-west extension is from Arunachal Pradesh to Kutch. Okay, Kutch means Gulf of Kutch. Have you read? In Gujarat, Gulf of Kutch. The city is known as Kutch. Okay, 2900 kilometers. Right? Next, it is the second most populous country of the world after China. So China is, according to the 2011, not 2021, according to the 2011 census, China is the most populated country. After that, second rank comes to India. Okay, which is not very good actually. I'll tell you why. Locational setting. India is situated in the northern hemisphere. Look at the map. Look at the world map. You'll find that above the equator you will find India over there. So therefore, it's situated in the northern hemisphere. Tropic of Cancer passes halfway through the country. It means half of the country is tropic, lies in the tropic zone, and other half of the country lies in the temperate zone. Okay. Next. Okay. From north to south, the mainland of India extends between 8 degree 4 minutes north and 37 degree 6 minutes north latitude. Okay. This is the latitude extent. Longitudinal extent from west to east, 68 degree 7 minutes and 97 degree 24 minutes. Okay, so it's situated in the northern hemisphere and the eastern hemisphere. Okay, next, from west to east, India extends. Okay, oh no, I read this point. Okay, the local time changes by 4 minutes for every 1 degree of longitude. At least you know the statements when you've done this latitude longitude concept in class 5. Okay, so therefore what you see, you will see that every 1 degree there is a 4-minute difference. The maths you will do it in class 9, but for now you just need to remember the statement. Okay, so the sun rises 2 hours earlier in the east than in the west. Okay, so every 4 minutes you will take, therefore the sun will rise 2 hours earlier in the east, that means Arunachal Pradesh, and then after 2 hours it will come to rise in Kutch. Okay, so next, the local time of the longitude is, that means the local time longitude 82 degree 30 minutes is has been taken as the standard Indian standard time. So what is the standard longitude? Tell me which is the standard longitude. So 82 degree 30 minutes. Okay. India's neighbors and administrative divisions. India shares its border with Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives. Sri Lanka is separated from India by the Palk Strait. There is a Palk Strait. Okay. Don't say Palk Strait. It's the Palk Strait. Okay. You see a small water body between India and Sri Lanka, that's Pak Strait. Okay, now find out the positions. Where is Pakistan? It's in the northwest. Next we come to China. China is where? East. Okay, northeast, right? Yes, Nepal. Nepal is also in the northeast. Bhutan is also in the northeast. Bangladesh is in the east. Sri Lanka is in the south. And Mali is south. Okay, done. Next. India is the worst country. For administrative purpose, the country is divided into 28 states and 7 union territories. Now you know 9 Indian territories and 27 states. So please write down over here. Something wrong is given over here. Due to recent changes, Jammu and Kashmir is not anymore a state. Jammu is separated, Kashmir is separated. Do you understand? So 27 and 9. 27 is the number of states. Now don't write 27 union territories. 27 is the number of states and 9 is the number of union territories. Okay? Next. Okay, now New Delhi is the capital. Okay? New Delhi, not Old Delhi. Please don't write Delhi and come in your exam papers. You will get a big 0. New Delhi. Okay? Next. Physical divisions. India is marked by the diversity of physical features such as mountains, plateaus, plains, coasts and islands. So there are 6 physical features, 6 major physical features in India. What are they? Mountains in the north, plateaus in southern India, Deccan Plateau, Chotanagpur Plateau, Malwa Plateau, all. Okay. Plains, just south to the Himalayas, that means the mountains. Coast, you can see the seas. Beside that you have coast. Islands, Andaman and Lakshadweep are the islands. Find them out in the map. Okay. Andaman will be in the Bay of Bengal. Lakshadweep will be in the Arabian Sea. Okay. Next. In north, Himalayas means the abode of snow. Himalaya. Okay, let's divide the word into him and alai. Him means ice and alai means abode. That means place of staying. Okay. Next, the Himalayas are divided into 3 main parallel ranges. Okay, so these ranges run parallel. I'll show you with colors. Okay. Wait. Okay, so first one I'll show you Great Himalaya or the Himadri, Middle Himalaya or the Himachal and the Shivalik. Shivalik are known as outer Himalayas. Okay, done. Shivalik over here. Okay. Shivalik, not Himadri. Please remember. Okay, it's Shivalik. Himadri over here. Sorry, Himachal over here. Sorry. The blue line is Himachal. Green line Shivalik. And this one is, the blue one is Himachal. Himadri I'll show you. This one is the Himadri. The very faint line you see, pinkish white color. I have shown this as Himadri. So they are parallel, okay? Please see. You have learned parallel lines. I think my drawing is not that good. I'll show you in parallel lines also. Wait, I'll show you in parallel lines also. Let's take for example the Himadri. Done? Okay. Here the Himachal. Here the Shivalik. Do you understand now? Now parallel lines are created more or less. Okay, so like this way it's running. Okay. Next, the northern Indian plains are to the south of Himalayas. The valuable deposits made by the Indus, Ganga and Yamuna and the tributaries. So there are 3 main basins, that means river systems in the northern plains. What are they? Ganga, Brahmaputra and Indus. Okay. Indus is in the west where you will find Punjab and Haryana. Ganga flows through the states of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Bengal. And you will find another one, and that is Brahmaputra from Tibet to they fall in the Bay of Bengal, Assam and all it's crossing. Okay, northeast state. Next, in the western part of India we have the Great Indian Desert. So if you go to the state of Rajasthan, you will see that there is a vast stretch of desert, and that's the Great Indian Desert. Next, to the south of the northern plains lies the Peninsula Plateau. Just look at the Deccan Plateau, okay? Peninsula Plateau. It is Aravallis and Vindhyas and Satpuras. in the north. You will see Aravallis. Okay, locate them. Okay, in the north. I'm telling you, in the north. Satpuras, Vindas also in the north. Okay, locate them out. You'll find everything. The Tapi, the Narmada, which are flowing towards the Arabian Sea, from the Eastern Ghats to the Arabian Sea. Locate them also. Okay, Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats, along the western coast is the Western Ghats, and along the eastern coast is the Eastern Ghats. Okay, next one. West to the Western Ghats and east to the Eastern Ghats is the coastal plains. Okay, you will find the coastal plains. Okay, the eastern coastal plains and the western coastal plains are located here. Eastern coastal plains, obviously by the name you will find that they are located in the east, and western coastal plains will west. Okay, next. The Sundarban Delta is formed by Ganga Yamaputra, Brahmaputra, flowing into the Bay of Bengal. So when Ganga and Brahmaputra merge and flow into the Bay of Bengal where they drain, okay, we find a delta with mangrove trees and all over there. Okay, so you know there is Sundarban Delta. Two groups of islands are in part of India. One is the Lakshadweep Island. You will locate in the west in the Arabian Sea. Otherwise, Andaman and Nicobar Island in the Bay of Bengal. In the Bengal. Done. So this was the video. Okay, if you enjoyed it, if you could learn something new, then please do like this and do subscribe to our channel. Bye bye.